What's happening? What's happening? We trapping, we trapping. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. I hope everybody's doing good today. Yes, indeed, it is hump day. You understand, it's hump day in the trap. And you know how it go, man. We out here trying to get it in. Shout out to everybody rocking. Shout out to Mr. Michael Lockhart, Miss Etta Lockhart, the Lockhart Squad. Indeed, Miss Regina Green with the green. Willie T in the building. Mr. ATM Sports. Y'all go support. Shout out to Peter Rizzo, Miss Gina L. Chase. You already know we got that fried bologna in there for you on that trap day. You understand? Shout out to JB2 in the building. Everybody rocking with your boy, man. I appreciate all the love and support. Let's go. We need to get them likes and them shares up. Make sure you tell your cousins, aunties, and nephews that we need them views in the trap, man. So y'all make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. Let's get it. Shout out to Miss Niecy in the building, Tommy Montoya, Spoonie Dog in the building. What's happening? We in here, man. We got a new op to talk about today. You understand? We got a new op to talk about. Let's get it. We moving on. You know what I'm saying? We moving on. We took our lump on it across the head, and now it's time to go on ahead and mind our business. You know what I'm saying? But first and foremost, we gotta make sure these haters doing the most what they was put on God's green earth to do, and you already knew that's hate, man. Let's get these likes and shares up. Let's get this trap jumping around the corner now. Let's go. Yeah. Shout out to everybody rocking. Yeah.
I can't see a thing, all this money in my face.
Let's go.
I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day. Hey, ain't no looking back, came a long way. Hey, I know that they mad, but just let them hate.
Hey, let's get it.
Hey, and we just getting cake,
and they just in the way. Hey,
that what make them hate. That what make them hate. Hey, cause we just getting cake,
and they just in the way. Hey,
landlord is showing how to ball.
Let's go.
You ain't in on the team, you just a ball.
Let's get this trap jump around the corner now. Hit that like and share for the squad.
I probably average your career.
Let's go.
One day hating on it, probably wanna kill.
Yeah.
When they got our own band, we holler a deal.
Yeah.
Long little CEO, CIP the dollar.
Let's get it.
Took my brother, that shit made me go harder. That shit turned me to a monster.
They say Zeke coming back to Dallas, y'all.
I'ma run of them commas.
Let's get it.
I'ma run of them numbers. Yeah. I know that they hate the way it go.
Let's go.
Yeah. Money in my face. Hey, I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day.
Hey,
ain't no looking back, we came a long way.
Let's get it.
I know that they mad, but just let them hate.
Hey, shout out to James Simmons, Toxic Splendor Pop in the building, Jack the Toxic Cactus in the building, Kimberly Morris, Jay Word, the Confident Cowboy. Hey, let's get it. Now you might think you at school or maybe even at home or watching me through a phone, but I promise you, you are in the trap, sir.
Trap.
I promise. Make no mistake about it, man. We in the building with it today, man. Hey, man, I heard it's an op in the building. I heard it's an op.
Pass me a lighter, I'm trying to smoke me off.
You already know I got to piss some people off. Like, hey, we love Zeke. You know, he's an ex-Cowboy, but he's no longer a Cowboy. So when you going against the Cowboys, what that make you right now?
Trap.
What that make you right there? That means you was an op automatically, right? You was an automatic op. It is what it is. Now I'm ready to beat the living crap out of Zeke. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see him run for no kind of yards. I said that, hey, it is what it is. Hey, Zeke having a good game could threaten my team winning. So that's how we coming. We don't want to see that young man do nothing. We don't want to get them country boys nothing. We ain't trying to give them nothing at all. You understand? So let's get it, man. Hey, man, you know we got to do a little housekeeping first. Wait a minute. I guess not. Let me see. I don't even know if I got my graphic real quick. 1 second. Bam. Yeah, here we go. Bam. Now that we ain't go. That ain't where we go. See, look at this craziness. It's crazy. I already look like. Wait a minute. Bam. They did me wrong with that. 1 second. Bam. Okay, we see we having technical difficulties, so it is what it is. But we trying to get that trout raffle jumping. It's a signed Oso Digizua hat, and it's a nefarious hat. It's a one of one. I don't know what's going on with my voice today, but it's only $5 raffle entries. It ends on the 5th, so you got a few days to get your raffle entries in to participate in the trout raffle. Of course, it goes towards me in the betterment of the show, devoting more time to this so I can get better and better, and we can give you a better and better product. So I appreciate everybody that's participating so far. Let's go. Trap. But first, we'll get into a look at the New England Patriots. That's what we're going to do. Okay, we got Mr. Mac Jones. Y'all know Mac Jones. It was a weird time in the world where Mac Jones was my quarterback, y'all. Mac Jones was my quarterback in this odd, bizarro world when he was an Alabama quarterback. Jalen Hurts too. I already know it's disgusting, right? It is absolutely disgusting. But Mac Jones, we see his offensive grade for 2021 was 80. I had a grade of 80. 2022, he had a grade of 67.5, so he dropped off pretty tremendously. And 2023 is at a 71.4 so far. And y'all know we played him in 2021. And hey, we had a very, very crazy game. That's the game where Trey did the pick 6, and then next thing you know, Mac Jones did a bomb and got over Trey. So that was a crazy back and forth game. When it comes to Mac Jones, I like Mac Jones, but I think New England just don't like to get weapons over there, bro. I don't know what it is. It's like New England just refuses to get any quarterback they have weapons. So, that might be one of the things that save us because, I'm not acting like Mac Jones is Tom Brady, but I believe he's a capable quarterback, but just don't have too many weapons on his side as far as offensive go. So we'll look at some of the weapons he do have. Let's see. He got, as far as wide receivers go, he got Juju. That's about it. Devontae Parker. And who else? They got him ranking Mac Douglas. What's his name? Demario Douglas. I ain't never heard of this guy, but we're going to take a look at him. We already know about Juju, the serial TikTok man. You know what I'm saying? Trap. He's a journeyman at this point. We know the Steelers drafted him, I believe. Yeah, I think the Steelers drafted Juju, right? They don't say it on here, but I think the Steelers drafted him. He's been in the league since 2017, and his offensive grade looking pretty bad right now, 56.9. Receiving grade looking pretty bad right now, 59.3. So we know he does most of his work in the slot and at the wide receiver position. He's a pretty versatile wide receiver. He's not really a true flank or X or nothing like that, but he pretty versatile. They kind of use him like CeeDee Lamb. He try to move all around. So it'll be interesting the person we try to match up with him. I know Gilly might be able to do it sometimes, but I don't know how often they'll be able to match him up with him. So Bland, when he go in the slot, maybe he get Jordan Lewis or Bland, but he's pretty much their biggest wide receiver threat that they have right now. Okay, but as far as that go, let's see. The other wide receiver they have is Devontae Parker. Okay, why is they doing all this double stuff? Okay, Devontae Parker. He's been in the league since 2015, so he's a veteran for sure, and he do most of his work in the out wide at the flank receiver. So he got 116 snaps at wide receiver. He don't really move around in the slot, only 12 attempts in the slot. So I'm looking forward to, him matching up with probably Bland on the outside or maybe Stephon Gilmore. It just depends on where they align it. So, I'm not too worried about their wide receivers like that because I'm going to get into why I'm not worried about their wide receivers. Let's get into their tight ends because they play very, very tight end heavy. They do tight end work for real. These boys do not play. They doing a lot of 3 tight end packages and stuff like that. But Hunter Henry, you know, he's a good tight end. He's graded out as a 6 to 8.1 on here. Receiving grade 71.5. And, you know, in the you see in the slot, he do a lot of work in the slot, and he do a lot of inline blocking and inline running the wide. But I think he's a dangerous dude, especially if you sleeping and if you lacking. And I think J-Run going to have his antennas up. Him and Mac Jones do a good job together. That's pretty much his security blanket right there. Him and this guy, Jaceki. You know, them are the 2 people that Mac Jones probably be trying to throw the ball to the most because, you know, he don't have the outside weapons like that. But mostly, we already know exactly what Mac Jones going to be doing, and that's running the football. We know that. Trap. We already know most of this. Belichick is going to come in here and try to run this football. We already know that. But I just wanted to take a look at a couple of these guys. You know, I could have did a little, we already know the running back, Mr. Ezekiel Elliott. But this guy right here, Stevenson, he's really the back that gets the most carries so far. And he's the back that they like the most. You know, they going to add him and Zeke as a combo package. But he had a pretty good year last year, graded out as an 81.3. And I think they very high on this guy right here in Boston, in New England. So, you know, that'll be something to keep an eye on, him and Zeke as a package. And I'm sure Belichick can't wait to run these boys down our throats, you know, pause, you know. But that'll be something Belichick want to do to try to defeat the mighty Cowboys. So, how y'all feeling about their run game they got going on? Trap. Shout out to Mr. Michael Archer with the $10 super. I appreciate you, sir. He says, landlord going to give my shout out to you, but because it will be a while before I can do another. I'll be under surgery. I ripped my bicep. Only have 10% left. Wow. Left attached, but I will be listening when I can. DC4L. Good grief, man. Hey, man, let's give prayers up to Mr. Michael Archer, man. We hope everything goes well. We hope the surgery goes your way and you come back stronger than ever, man. So prayers up. Let me get the prayers emoji for Mr. Michael Archer, man. Thank you for your support, sir. You're going to come back stronger than ever. You know what I'm saying? We already know that. But I jumped the gun on that. We already know we're going to talk about Mr. Ezekiel Elliott coming back to Dallas. And this is going to be the big storyline. Everybody knows him and Dak is best friends. And, you know, Zeke still got Cowboy stuff on his Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So, Zeke is still a Cowboy, just being real. But, you know, I got to say he's an op because he's going against the mighty Cowboys. So, that's a telltale sign for me that you are no longer on my team. And, you know, even if you ain't do nothing bad, even if the breakup wasn't bad, if you lining up against the Cowboys, you are now officially a op. That's just how it goes.
Hey, yo, pass me a lighter, I'm trying to smoke me up.
But we really struggled against the run last week, right? So the Cowboys gave up over 200 yards last week. Can we stop Zeke from coming to Dallas and spoiling us with another back-to-back loss? We can't allow that. We cannot allow that, y'all. We got to really contain Zeke and the Stevenson kid. You already know Belichick, his main game plan. After he's seen that, Belichick is finna run this football, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. You might as well take that to the bank right now. He's going to line up with 2 tight ends and maybe 3 tight ends. He gonna run the strong, toss, the sweep, the dive. He gonna do all of that. Every kind of run play you can think of, that's what he gonna hit us with. So we better be ready. We're gonna have to be really prepared to actually show the world that we're not afraid of stopping the run. We can actually do it if it's called for. Because last week, they pretty much put the blueprint out there to beat the Cowboys again, and it's pretty much the same stuff. Run the football and play coverage and take away the deep ball. That's pretty much the blueprint of beating the Cowboys from this year. That's what San Francisco did. That's what Denver did even way back then. That's pretty much the blueprint to stop the Cowboys so far. So we're going to have to adjust and make sure that's not how we keep losing these games, because that's going to be the approach everybody has. And, we're going to have to counter that. We're going to have to figure out a way to be better. And I'm thinking we're going to be motivated. We should be motivated to come in here and stop Ezekiel Elliott, sir. You know what I'm saying? We should be ready to come and lay the wood on Zeke. Pause, let Donovan Wilson, that collision right there, Dono going to be ready to set the tone. Dono going to be ready to set the tone. I know we said this metaphorically. Who remember in the trap about a couple of months ago, we came up hypothetical situation because we were trying to evaluate, would you like, because I was kind of opposed to the 3 safety looks, because I was like, bro, we got these 3 safeties. These dudes small. If somebody want to run power against us, we going to be in trouble. And I think that was a legitimate gripe against DQ back then, because, those safeties are small. If them guards get a hold to them, man, it's over with. They going to run all through us. So you see now that hypothetical situation is finna be a real situation. I seen people, I was like, would you prefer Zeke going head up against Donovan Wilson? I'm like, man, Donovan Wilson a little smaller dude. I don't know if he want to be running up against Zeke all day. But now we get to actually see this matchup in motion. So how y'all think this finna happen, man? This collision finna go over and over. Zeke running up against Donovan Wilson, running up against J-Ryan Kearse. We need some big hitters to come and set the tone for this game. Because if you look, even if you don't like Zeke, even if you feel like it was a good move that Zeke is not here no more, regardless of how you feel about this, nobody can deny the fact that Mr. Ezekiel Elliott is a physical running back. We know that. Hey, Tariq, that's what I'm saying. Hey, this going to be a character game for me, because y'all just got disrespected. Y'all just got embarrassed last week. Ain't no way y'all should be letting these boys come in here and shock y'all again. If y'all can't stand up this week, to me, that just shows me exactly who y'all is. Y'all just showed me who y'all is, and there's no more denying it. That just showed me this is who you are now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no way around you acting like this is not who you are. You show a person one time, you supposed to believe them, but they show you 2 times, you better be for damn certain right there. You got to be solid on it.
Solid and stand on whatever.
That's for sure. Shout out to Mr. Ty Lockhart with the $5 super. I appreciate you, sir. He says, it is possible we miss Kellen and Zeke. No, you said, is it possible we miss Kellen and Zeke? Who knew? You think so, Mr. Ty? You think we miss Kellen and Zeke? I don't know, man. I don't know, because I did the evaluation, Mr. Ty, yesterday. I don't know if you was here when I evaluated the red zone struggles, man, and it was mostly just execution. It wasn't a personnel problem, in my opinion. And, even though Kellen Moore was a little bit more creative, I will say I want Big Mike to be a little more creative for sure. I'm sorry. He has to be a little more creative in the red zone. But I wouldn't say that it's a personnel issue or a play calling issue. Like, if we would have executed the plays that we had, we would have scored 7 points. That's no doubt about it. I want you to know that. So, believe it or not, I wouldn't agree with that. We had the plays in place. We just didn't execute. Just like when Dak dropped the snap. If he would have caught that ball like he's supposed to, Tony was wide open. If he would have did a normal shotgun snap, boom, got the ball, looked up, Tony would have beat that man one-on-one to the pylon. I know that. We all know how fast and how capable Tony is in space. I'm betting all my money that Tony would have got that touchdown. Okay, that's another one. Then the ball to Michael Gallup, that was actually pass interference. We know that. That was PI. But you would like Dak to get that ball out in front of Michael Gallup a little bit more. So, okay, on top of that, that's 2 of them right there. Then one of them we scored with Rico. Like, it's really not as bad as y'all think. You know what I'm saying? It's just simple execution. We was without 3 offensive linemen. Was it 2 or 3? We was out. We didn't have Zach Martin, Tyler Biadasz, or Tyron Smith. Yeah, we was without 3 linemen, y'all. That's over 50% of your O-line on the road. And so, in the goal line, everything gets more compressed. Everything gets tighter for you to be able to try to score in the red zone. Everything is compressed. So now you need your run game. I showed everybody. Everybody was like, well, the run game did good. Yeah, of course, if you look at the box score, but when you ran the ball in the red zone, you didn't look as well. You didn't look as good. So, you know what I'm saying? We need to execute when we needed it the most, and that would have been in the red zone. We didn't really execute in the red zone like we should have, you know, and it was just really execution. I showed y'all a couple of plays. Go back and look at the film session yesterday. Go back and look at the film session. It was like one block that kept you from 6. Is that the OC fault? I don't think so. Is that Mike McCarthy fault? I don't think so. Is that a personnel issue? Possibly on the O-line, because you missing a gold jacket. You missing 2 gold jackets and a Pro Bowl center. That's going to affect your team in a negative way. I'm sorry. We are a great team, but that's going to affect your team in a negative way. But the only reason I'm not giving them no excuse to lose the whole game is because I feel like we still was a far more superior football team. That's the only reason. But I'm not going to sit up here and act like you missing 2 gold jacket O-linemen and a Pro Bowl center. It's not going to affect your run game. It's not going to affect your team. It will. Dak had a whole new center. Like, come on, bro. What's the most important person on the field? Quarterback, and then if you think about it, it's probably center. Dak got a whole new dude helping him call protections and stuff. Luckily, he didn't do bad snapping the football. I was glad that he snapped the football pretty good. I was looking for a snap over his head or something. Like, so you got to give him a little props. Actually, he didn't do as bad. Know what I'm saying? I don't think so. But I'm just saying, with you missing that much talent on the O-line, you're going to be in trouble. Shout out to Tavis Banks with the $9.99 for your mind. He says, New England got our blueprint. Bill would be foolish not to use that. 2 backs, fire. Yeah, real talk. He's going to run the ball. He's going to have 2 tight ends. Bill been liking 2 tight ends since forever. You know, he the one drafted Gronk and Mr., you know, the other dude. I don't even want to say his name. He's a little too nefarious to make my show. You know what I'm saying? Them boys was crazy. Good grief. Trap. But, you know, he drafted 2 super talented tight ends. So, Mr. Belichick, that's one of his number one ways he like to run his scheme. He likes 2 tight ends. So, you best believe if it look like it's a weakness that we have, he's definitely going to be spamming 2 tight ends. He going to be spamming 2 tight ends. And we gonna have to prove that we can stop the run. Listen, that's why I really didn't even go on. I really didn't even talk about the wide receivers or nothing, because the reason I didn't is because it's cap. I'm just telling you right now, Mac Jones is I believe Mac Jones is actually good. I just don't think they gave him no weapons. But this game, we're not gonna be worried about that. We're not going to be worried about no wide receiver matchups. We want to know why? Because Bill is finna run this football, sir. Trap. Miss Elder said 40 likes and 80 in the chat. Hey, is it too early to cry, y'all? Don't behave like that, man. Go on, stretch your like finger out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's this thumb. If you're left-handed or right-handed, go on, stretch it out a little bit. Get that workout. And hit that like button, man. It's free, man. Don't behave that way, man. Be nice. Be nice. Don't act like an eagle. We are civilized people over here. We civilized. Hit that like button, man. Let's help me get this, beat this algorithm. They are seeming like they hating me out right now or lately. So let's make sure we be able to do our part to get this content out to the masses. We got to help beat this algorithm. But yeah, man, Bill Belichick is definitely going to run this ball. You're going to see a whole lot of Zeke. You're going to see a whole lot of Stevenson. And we're going to have to be ready to stop it, you know? Yeah, that 13 personnel finna be crazy. You know, they going to have 2, 3. You might see 4 tight ends in that thing. Trap. Bill ain't playing now. You might see 4 tight ends in there. Because, look, most of the plays I seen them running, believe it or not, it's 12 personnel, it's 13 personnel. They got 1, 2 man wide receiver schemes. And concepts. They're not doing no complicated stuff on New England that I seen. I seen them boys doing 2-man concepts. They might have a wide receiver up top and one down bottom. Like, they're not doing no 3 wide receivers up here. Like, they're not doing no whole complex stuff. Bill is going to try his best to milk the game, protect the football, run the football, and hopefully they can make you lose the game for yourself. That's one thing I don't want to see us doing, coming in here doing too many risky things and handing them the football game. That's one thing I'm afraid of when it comes to this matchup. But let's see. I think we pretty much handled it, man. Do y'all think, let's get a yes or no vote before we go. Do y'all think we can stop this Patriots run game? Give me a yes for, of course, yes or no. Do y'all think we can stop this run game? And then, look, matter of fact, give me an over-under what you think Zeke gonna have rushing. Because West Coast, my boy West Coast, shout out to Big West, man. West says Zeke finna run on us. So what y'all think the rushing total gonna be? I want to know. Coach Marv in the bed. I ain't seen you in a while, Coach. How you been doing? He said, "What's up, landlord? I was in Montgomery last night for a funeral, or last week. That's what's up, man. You should have hit me up. You should have pulled up to your local trap, Mr. Coach Marv. I would have came out of there. I would have came out of there now." Shout out to John Cofield. Man, you used to be on my Facebook, didn't you, man? My Facebook is just in shambles, y'all. I've been still emailing them people every day. They just hate me out. That's why I said I really need y'all to hit that like and share, because I'm trying to get my reach back up, because that's a lot of people I don't have on Facebook right now. So I appreciate y'all if y'all really help me out in doing that part of fighting this algorithm. ATM Sports said Matt Jones built like a truck driver. Good. Hey, but tell the truth. When Tom Brady built like that too? Trap. Man, Tom didn't even look like, if you didn't know Tom Brady's face, you wouldn't even assume that he was an athlete. You would have thought Tom Brady was a accountant or something. Like, you wouldn't look at Tom and be like, he's a football player, he's an NFL quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy, man. That's crazy. You better put some respect on him now. Mac, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's hard for me. Of course, you might think I'm a little biased, but I've seen Mac play in person. And when I tell you that boy is accurate, he can throw the ball accurately. I promise you that. Now, that's what I said. New England ain't got they ain't got no weapons. I don't know how people dog out Mac and he ain't got no weapons. New England won't get the man no weapons. So hey, that's a plus for us. That right there, Way to go, Belichick. So if he ain't trying to invest too much on the offense, of course he's gonna be trying to milk this clock and protect them in the run game and lean on his defense for sure. We just can't come in here and give them the game. That's what this game gonna be about. Belichick, one of them smart coaches. All he gonna do is sit back and try to milk the game. He's not gonna give up no big plays, and he gonna try his best to make you make the mistake. We just can't allow that. We just can't come in here and make the mistakes. He said last weekend, landlord, you ever heard of Hunter Station, Montgomery, Alabama? I ain't never heard of Hunter Station. That sounds crazy. But Montgomery, I'm pretty familiar with the Gump. We call that the Gump, Mr. Coach Marv. Yeah, the Gump. They go crazy down there. But yeah, I'm familiar with the Gump, the city, Montgomery. Not that part right there. Fresh King says defense has to put on a stronger showing this game. They were embarrassed. Look, I just told you, man. They should really be in their feelings right now. They should be looking in the mirror like, hey, man, we got to prove to them that was fake, that was fluke. We got to come out here with a different level of intensity this week. Let's see. From the West Coast. I don't know what you're talking about now. Okay, most people said, yes, we will stop this guy. Man, listen. If they ain't motivated for this game right here, sir, that's going to tell me everything I need to know. Trap. I'm gonna be really, really questioning the championship capabilities of this team if they can't stand up for this game. Like, for real. I ain't, you know, everything ain't dreamy over here, man. I'm going to keep it real with you. You know, we're not going to sell you, you know, beachfront property in Oregon. We're not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Trap. We're not going to behave that way. So I want y'all to understand, your team mentality will be in question this week. You got beat bad last week. You need to make up for that. You need to reestablish your dominance in this league. For sure. You're only as good as your last game. You're only as good as your last game in the NFL. So I'm glad that we have the right leadership. I feel like we had the right leadership to get this done, but we definitely got to turn it up this week. I expect to see a motivated team. You let Trey down, defense. You let Trey down now. Hey, y'all supposed to been playing for Trey, man. Y'all let Trey down. Y'all got to turn up this week, sir. Y'all got to turn up. I want to see that dominant defense come right back around. That's what I want to see. Yeah. Walk Alert Media. I don't know if I ever seen you before, but I totally agree with your sentiment right there. That was a piss poor performance last week. It was. We just got to be real with ourselves. You know, the first step in change is, you know, admitting when you got a problem. You got to tell the truth. You got to tell the truth. You got to look in that mirror, you know, and get it done. Courtney Joe in the building. I don't know if I ever seen you, but welcome to the trap, sir. He says, my final score is 31-14 Cowboys. Let's go. We about that life. I think we is too, man, but they gotta, you know, look, when you get up here on the internet and talk crap for your team and they come out there and do you like that, hey, they gotta win me back this week. They gotta get me back right now. They gotta get me back right now. I'm over here taking shots. Look, they get paid millions to take them shots. I don't get paid that kind of money, you know? Trap. I'm out here fighting for my life, you know, fighting for my life. Good grief. I'm out here fighting for my life. They got my head. I'm just trying to keep my head above water like good times. After that loss, the media is all over us. You know what I'm saying? The media is doing us bad. But let's see. Yeah, we can move on. We know Miss Queen just walked in the building. I know you want to talk about Zeke, Miss Queen. I should open up the phones for you. Because I know I want to hear your thoughts about Zeke low-key. Like, hey, how you feel about this matchup, Miss Queen? How you feel about this matchup? Let us know. But I'll just touch on what you say because I was just about to change the topic, though. But I do want to hear Miss Queen talk about Zeke, though. Yes, sir, I do. I'm sorry. Fresh King says if they want to run in close red zone, they should make run option packages for Trey Lance since Dak is being protected from running. I said the same thing. But the only thing, Fresh King, you would have to deactivate Cooper Rush. And I don't think we want to do that. The only way you can activate Trey Lance if you change his position or deactivate Cooper Rush. That third quarterback is for emergencies. So you wouldn't be able to do it. I thought about that too. Like, you can't, I'm pretty sure we'd rather have a real backup quarterback opposed to just a package kind of guy. So, yeah. I hate it, but, you know, I definitely said, ask HTM what I said we first got Trey Lance. I said, man, we could use that boy like he disposable, sir. What you talking about? Trap. Said we can use that boy like he disposable. You know what I'm saying? Just, hey, run them up and then ship them back on. You know, you know what I'm saying? You know, in a football state. You know what I'm saying? Don't get in your feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, use them like a disposable camera far as a football state goes. You understand? Far as football goes. Good grief. That sounded horrible, didn't it, y'all? Good Lord. I'm sorry. Shout out to Truth Only with the 1999 for your mind. He says just supporting the channel, bro. I appreciate you, man. I really do, man. I'm striving to be better every day with this stuff, man. I am. I'm striving to be better every day, man. And I really appreciate the people who see the consistency, who see the you know, the commitment, the effort that I put into this, man. So yeah, I appreciate you supporting the channel, sir. What she said? Nope. Nah, Miss Queen. Nah, that ain't you, Miss Queen. Not my Miss Queen saying she don't want to talk about it. She said, I'm not talking about Zeke. We can't have him. Okay. I'll leave you be then, Miss Queen. I'll leave you alone. JT Wolf said this game is going to be emotional game that will help us regain our focus and aggression to be locked into the week 5 matchup against the Niners. I think so too. I ain't gonna lie, I'm glad we ain't just smelling ourselves and feeling excellent about ourselves. Did you hear what D-Law said? You need these reality checks. I just don't like my reality checks to come in the form of a loss. I would have rather got it in a close game, in a close win. But it is what it is. This the best time to get it, though. It just is. You got 14 more weeks to right that wrong. You got 14 more weeks to correct that. So if this is the best time it is to take that L. You still working out the kinks. Man, my allergies going on. My nose just start itching out of the blue. But you got 14 weeks to be able to correct that wrong. You do. So I love it. You working out the kinks. Like I said yesterday, I'd rather take this L now while I'm still working out the kinks opposed to me feeling like I got everything figured out and then losing. I don't like that. But let's go to this big time matchup. Big time is like Baby and Slim, you understand? This is a big time matchup between Bill and Mike McCarthy. Big Mike versus Bill. Hey, that's a legendary matchup right there. Excuse me. And think about this. Before Dak Prescott, Mike McCarthy won one game against Bill. Then in 2021, Dak got him that other W right there. He got him that other W. But you know, they ain't going to talk about that. But look, that last Patriot game we played, that was an excellent game. That was lit. I ain't going to lie. I'm tired of the Cowboys being unreliable landlord. Yeah. I mean, it's like we just dropped the ball once a year. Because, like, since Mike, we've been pretty consistent, though, right, Queen? In my opinion, we've been pretty consistent with Mike. We've been pretty. I think it's fair to say we've been pretty consistent. With Mike, we've been pretty consistent. We just dropped the ball like once a year with Mike. I think we just got our bloop out the way, and now it's back to business. We're going to refocus, and we're going to turn it back up. But let's see what these lights looking like, because it look like y'all been stealing in the trap. Y'all know how we say that. Do I need y'all to clap when I walk out the room? Do I need y'all to clap because y'all might be stealing? Who know about that? Who know about having untrustworthy people in your living room? Nah, hey, it's 76 in here, man. Y'all, let's get these likes up, man. Don't make me cry already. Don't make me cry. Look, that's going to be the goal when we do the show. We going to try not to make me cry. You know what I'm saying? Look, we going to try not to make me cry throughout the show. That's how we going to do it. But back to this big time matchup. Bill Belichick versus Mike McCarthy. Hey, that's a coaching chess match right there. I can't wait to see it. You know, Mike got the better of him last year. We was in New England. Now Bill taking that show on the road, coming through in Dallas. And I just know that we should have a motivated, focused team. We got our home crowd behind us. This should be the time where we should turn up. You got the whole Dallas behind you. You should turn up. Miss, wait a minute, Miss Queen. I know Miss Queen be nefarious sometimes. She said you can't pick and choose when you want to give me a. I need a consistent. Good grief. Trap. Miss Queen, it is a Wednesday, ma'am. It is a Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the weekend yet. It's too far away from the weekend, Miss Queen, to be that nefarious. It's too far away. Bruce says, my bad, landlord. I forgot to hit that light because my daughter has fast legs. What is you talking about, man? I don't know how to relate them two, man. You got to explain more of that, sir. What you mean? You want me to be up here puzzled, don't you? I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, back to the topic. This is why I got this banner so I can stay on topic. Y'all know y'all have me going and talking every which way. But, okay, Mike versus Big Bill, the cheater, in my opinion. They cheated. I'm sorry. You'll never get away with it. I never give up on it. You cheated, and I'm not going to forget about it. But long as they ain't got no videographers up on the eye bleachers, we'll be fine when they come into Dallas. You understand? And I'm ready for it, though, man. I think Bill is one of them coaches, like I said before, he's going to wait on you to make the mistake. He's going to play good defense, sound defense, and he's going to run the football. This is what we need to be ready for. This is what we need to be ready for. Y'all got Miss Queen. Y'all, Miss Queen, see you been disrupting everybody. Miss Queen, it is Wednesday, Miss Queen. Good grief. Flip Sheldon says, I'm going to the game this weekend in Dallas from Richmond, Virginia. That's what's happening. And your profile picture is hilarious, sir. Why you gotta be that way? Why you gotta do Ja Morant that way? You understand? Miss You Guys the Poet said, we might have had one bad game. We can't win them all. But when we watch them make careless mistakes, it's hard not to be disappointed. We back at it on Sunday, though. Yeah. Look, the reason I still feel confident is because everybody got to look in the mirror. Everybody got to look in the mirror. Look, let's do this. Let's do this test real quick. This is why your Cowboys going to be motivated this week. Name me a player that felt good Sunday. Now, I know, of course, everybody don't supposed to feel bad when you lose. But tell me one player that you could say, he probably in his head like, hey, I played good. The only one I can think of maybe Rico and Michael Gallup. I don't know nobody on the defense. Even Michael Parsons, he can't even say he played good to me. He got a sack, but hey, we needed more. You understand? So this just being real, it's only about 2 people who can say, hey, I played good. Yeah, D-Law, okay, you will give D-Law the one on defense because he might literally be the only one. It ain't many people at all. I'm going to tell you that right now. So everybody got to look in that mirror. You understand? And the mirror is going to tell you the truth. You can't deny it. You can't overlook it. You won't get away with it. You can't escape it. It's going to tell you the truth now. So this team to be refocusing and reevaluating themselves and getting right, that's wonderful. That's wonderful this early in the year. They just needed a reminder that, hey, you're not invincible. Hey, you can be beat, sir. Trap. That's all this was. This was a reminder. You can be beat, refocus, and reboot, and get yourself together. My nose hate me right now, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, Bill Belichick is one of them people who's going to play sound defense, run the football. So all I'm worried about is us handing them the game. Every time we played Belichick before Mike McCarthy, it just seemed like we always handed them the game. It was never us like just getting blew out or embarrassed like we ain't supposed to be on the same field as them. No, it was always like, man, if we didn't give them the game, only if we didn't give them this turnover, you know what I'm saying? So this is one of the times where I feel like Mike McCarthy is the type of coach who's not going to do that. He's not going to give them everything and hand them the football game. We going to come in here and protect the football too. So that's what I said. One of the biggest attributes I said about having a smart veteran coach like Mike McCarthy is you going to have to line up and beat us. We're not just going to let you beat us. We're not going to help you. We're not going to throw no oops to the ops. We're not. You're going to have to come in here and beat us. So that's one thing you need to look forward to. And this is going to be a great chess match between these two, championship level coaches. Bruce got the toxic juice, says she ain't stringing them along the way, but she knows how to get what she wants. What is y'all talking about? See, y'all up here, use what you got to get what you want. Y'all up here talking like the Players Club, like Dollar Bill now. Dollar Bill! What is y'all talking about? Chase Dove said, will we be activating Izzy? Do you know? I ain't heard nothing about it yet. I think Izzy should have played last week. I really felt like Izzy should have played last week. I didn't like how they just double, tripled Jordan Lewis' workload after 1 week. he went from 9 snaps to almost all the snaps. I don't like that. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this matchup. I'll take Mike. I feel like we'll be motivated. Now, that's one thing I didn't never talk about for far as Mike McCarthy before I changed subjects out to coaches. We didn't really, I didn't hold Mike McCarthy accountable for last week. I hold his play calling accountable, but I feel like I should have been holding him accountable as well for not having his team ready. This team wasn't ready last week. And that's a direct reflection of your head coach. Y'all know we team Big Mike over here. I love Big Mike. Big Mike Soprano to the end. But last week, he didn't have his team ready. He didn't. Trap. Oh, he talking about his baby, a little baby. Oh, okay. Y'all know, man, I be entering so many different random conversations that y'all be having. I don't know where it be going. So, you know, I'm dealing with a lot up here. So forgive me. But yeah. So we can move on, man. Big Mike gotta have these boys ready to play next week. But far as my trap take of the day goes, the Cowboys should be motivated. Media, the way the media been talking about you and Zeke coming back, that's 2 great reasons for you to be feeling like, hey, we got to show the world who we is. We got to get our respect back. We cannot play around with these dudes. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said this will be a big time. This will be symbolic to what kind of character this team got, in my opinion. I need Mike McCarthy to be accountable. I need him to have this team ready. If he can't get this team ready and motivated to play Sunday, with Zeke coming back to Dallas, the media crapping on everybody, to me, that's just going to show me that we just ain't got it. We just not him.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
We just not him. If we can't do it this week, we just not him. And like, you know, we want to impress a win, but this ain't college. All I know is we better win. That's what I'm saying. We better win. We better win. That's all I'm saying. Because, hey, I don't care what fashion we win in. We got to win this game. We can't take no 2 back-to-back losses. I don't even remember the last time we had back-to-back losses. Have we had back-to-back losses in them 12-win seasons? I don't know. Back-to-back? I don't know. Where HTM at when you need them? Where the stat go at when you need them, man? Where you at? Where you at, HTM? He probably gone. But I don't remember the last time we had back-to-back losses. I don't know. I could be mistaken, but I don't remember. Yeah, in these 2 12-5 seasons, I don't think we had no back-to-back losses. So we definitely ain't trying to start nothing new. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to start nothing new. Ms. Nisa says Mike McCarthy cannot overlook any team because of their record. Exactly. You right, Ms. Nisa. Look, y'all know we team Big Mike, and that's my guy. But that team was not ready last week. They was not ready. They overlooked the Cardinals. And, okay, there go my guy. Hey, you call my guy and he come about. You understand? He comes from the trenches, you know. Trap. He said we had back-to-back losses in 2021. So that was Mike's second year. In the 12-win season? Wow. I wouldn't even thought that. What you talking about, Miss Queen? She said, now, landlord. What I do? What I did? Oh, she said, no, we didn't. I don't know. So, look, I don't got the information in front of me, so let me know. HTM says we had back-to-back losses in 2021. You know, that's my stat guy. That's my go-to stat guy. So I trust him. Look, before I get on here sometime, HTM be him. I hit HTM up and he'll fill me in with some of these stats. Now that's the stat guy right there. He got it. So I trust my guy. Gabrielle says Mizey needs to step up, landlord. It's frustrating to see the rookie DT playing lights out for the Seagulls. Yeah, I know. Look, this one thing about that though. Look, because I know it's easy to compare. You know what they say, comparison is the thief of all joy. We know that. Listen, I'm going to just be real with y'all. This ain't that. It's just trap. I don't know no easy way to say it because look, Jalen Carter's supposed to have been a number 1 pick overall. He's supposed to have been the overall number 1 pick. We got Mozzie Smith at the end of the first. That's a big time talent gap right there. That's a big time talent gap. So you can't expect Mozzie to beat Jalen Carter. He's just a different kind of dude, bro. If he wouldn't have had no trouble on his name, he would have been drafted number 1 overall. So I mean, we just can't compare them two. I know it's easy to do it. You know what I'm saying? I know it's easy to do it, but just being real, we can't compare them two. That was a potential number 1 overall pick compared to Mozzie Smith being at the bottom tail end of the first. That's a big time talent gap right there. G. Whitening says this game landlord I think will describe our season. 100% facts. Exactly. If they can't motivate themselves to play this game, they in trouble. Oh snap! Don't tell me I get to use my button. We got a shout bus in here. Let's get these shout buses in chat. Oh snap! We got us one. We got us a runner. What wrong with this dude, man? You know. Trap. See, look, we can't be giving them no compliments, Gabriel. Cause look, soon as we said something good about them, they show their face. They be in here, they be hitting the dislike button. You understand? Soon as we gave them some props, they come up here saying comments and stuff. So hey, let's take it easy. Take it easy on these ops giving them props now. It's take it easy on giving the ops props. I like that. That's a new slogan right there.
Creeping on the cover, baby.
Take it easy.
Yeah. What's up, Curtis? I'm sick of you, Scotty.
You know I might have to slide on them boy, man. Y'all know we don't play like that, man. What's going on? Put them shout buses in there, man. Who he thought? He must don't know where he at. You must don't know where you are, sir. You in the trap, sir. You getting all kind of. You getting respectfully disrespected in here, coming in here with that foolishness now. Trap. Respectfully disrespected. Now, look, as soon as you start saying compliments about the Eagles, then one of them show his face. Look, it's people in the chat, but you ain't know they was in here until you said something about the Eagles. So we ain't studying them boys, Mr. I don't know if you're a man or woman, so forgive me. But look. We ain't playing around with them, okay? We're not playing around with them. They said they put that boy in timeout. Look, y'all gotta let them catch the bullets before y'all shoot them out. Before y'all snipe the ops, man.
Hey, yo, pass me a lighter. I'm trying to smoke me out.
Let them catch his bullets. Let them catch my bullets first. Then y'all, you know, he gonna go down by firing squad. That's how we gonna do it. Trap. Firing squad. Everybody gonna have their bullets lined up and they gonna be ready to let them off. Shout out to my boy CFO, man. Big Tuck in the building. Hey, man, I do want to say, look, Tuck, but you going crazy with them film sessions, sir. You going crazy. Trap. I was telling HTM the other day, I said, man, Tuck film sessions going crazy. So y'all make sure y'all go support CFO, Mr. J Tuck, man, with his film sessions and stuff. Hey, he going crazy with it. Shout out to Boss Cowboy Sports in the building. I got my content. I got new media in the building with me, man. What's happening? Hey, I know y'all ready for that Boss Land tomorrow now.
If the South got something to say, that's all I got to say.
I know y'all ready for that Boss Land. Hey, how y'all feeling about Zeke, though? Content creators? Because he coming back to Dallas, man. What y'all feeling about that? CFO, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, too. What y'all feeling about it, boss? You feeling about Zeke? I know, I think you said something about you feel like we missing Zeke. I disagree if y'all feel like that. I ain't gonna lie. You know, we said we ain't gonna agree about everything. I don't feel like we miss Zeke. I just feel like we need to execute. That's all. Just being real. I just feel like we need to execute and we'll be fine. You know, missing 3 of your old linemen, you'll definitely need to you're going to miss that. You're going to miss some of that penetration you would have got in the red zone for sure. So when you get your line back assembled, you know, Micah kind of lean on that run game. He'll be smart with it. Mr. J Tuck says they going to try to get them involved early. Who you talking about? No mercy, swept the leg. What you talking about, Zeke? I don't know. I'm kind of confused. What's going on? Zeke ain't finna do shit. Hey, that's what I said. I said, hey, we gonna shut Zeke down. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it. I don't see it happen. And you know Belichick a gamesman too. You better believe they gonna try to get Zeke off. Oh, that's what you talking about. That's what you talking about. Yeah, they gonna try to get Zeke off. They definitely gonna try to get Zeke involved early and try to get the team to rally behind them. Try to hit us in the mouth. They gonna do that. But like I said, you know, once you line up against the Cowboys, sir, you are an op.
Hey, yo, pass me a lighter, I'm trying to smoke me up.
Once you line up against the Cowboys, you are now officially an op. So that's just the way it gotta go, man. That's the way it's gotta be. I had to snatch him off my wall for a reason. You know what I'm saying? He's no longer on the team. We love Zeke. He was a great Cowboy, but he's no longer on our team. Now he's the opposition. But Boss and J Tuck and HTM, what y'all feel about my take? I said, listen, if this team can't be motivated Sunday, we got some bigger issues. With the media, the way the media disrespecting us, and Zeke coming back to Dallas, it should not be a shortage of motivation this week. Not this week. Not this week. We need this. We need to show the character of this team this week. If we come out here flat this week, it's gonna challenge my my championship capabilities. I feel like this team got. Real talk. Because you need a mentality. You just got beat up. You just got punched in the mouth. You gotta fight back now. Now it's time you done faced your adversity. Now we gotta see what you do after that. So that's what I'm looking at. If I see a flat team, if I see a team that don't look like they motivated, even if the game close, I want to see my team fighting. This an attitude game. Let's see. Fresh King said keep the pass out the red zone as well. Yeah, the defense got to come with it. CFO says, yeah, they better come out on fire and set the tone out the gate. Exactly. Because I think that's fair, man. I think that's fair. You got to show us something. Hey, we going to welcome Zeke home for real. Welcome back to Dallas, Zeke. Here's your L, sir. Here you go. Bam. I got you a nice, brand new, shiny L for you, Zeke. We love you. You know what I'm saying? Drive back home safe now. That's how I want that to go. But yeah, man, I think I did my time, man. I appreciate everybody that's rocking with your boy. And that's just my last take about it, man. I feel like this team should not have a shortage of motivation coming towards this Sunday. You got embarrassed. You really got embarrassed. You lost a game that you was favored 12 points in. And you did not stand up. You did not show the team that we've been seeing the past 2 weeks. And now you got extra motivation that your brother, your ex-teammate, Zeke, is coming. So, hey, this is the time for you to put up a shut up. This is the time for you to show out. So, I'm excited about this game. I want to see the response of this team. And I expect them to do well in the response. But I want to see it, though. I really want to see how it works. HTM says, he said, if we can't stop the Pats and fall to 2-2, I won't be able to take this team seriously anymore. We got the same take then, bro. We literally got the same take. Shout out to J Tuck with the $4.99 for your mind. He says there was a lot of diva going on last week. This week, we gonna see what the team really about. Facts. And we said that. We said the same thing here. I don't think people understand. Like, we support all our content creators, but we might not see every show. So our ideas are gonna be separate and different. For us to be on the same accord, because I know Boss was saying the same type of stuff, HTM saying the same type of stuff, now J Tuck saying the same type of stuff, this is the truth, y'all. We need this team to show some attitude, show some fight next week. We need to show some fight. And I don't care who the opponent was. We need to smack these boys in the mouth. I want to see a Minnesota Vikings last year type game.
Trap.
I'm talking about out the gate. Remember Michael Parsons? you remember I had a funny video. I said Michael Parsons went and got a sack before they did the coin toss. I need one of them. I need one of them first series type vibes. That's what type of response I want to see. Shout out to Michael Nelson with the 499. He said to the E-Girls fans on here, for the last 30 years, y'all drafted before us nearly every year, so y'all should be halfway decent. Facts. And like, to be real, this is gonna be my last comment, especially about those filthy Philadelphia Eagles. It's easy. Like, the Eagles, they really good in the trenches. That's why they good. It's like they are very good in the trenches. They got great defensive linemen and great offensive linemen. So everything else gonna be on easy mode. That's why the Eagles look like they ain't doing much, but they be effective. They doing normal plays, but they be effective. Jalen Hurts have all day to throw the ball, and then he mobile. So it's like they got good trench work. So that's right there is going to be, that's what's going to have them successful in most cases. But when they go up against somebody that's a formidable opponent and we better at certain areas, that's when you're going to see the Eagles be in shambles. That's why you seen Dak put up 40 against them boys. That's why. But we know quarterback play in the trenches, them are two of the most important things in football. And they got the trenches on lock. And they got a decent quarterback. Y'all know I'm not too fond of Jalen Hurts, but he's a decent quarterback. They got two of those things on lock. And last game, what was our biggest two issues? Let me know what our biggest two issues was, and I'll tell you why we lost this game. We had no O-line. And then the defensive line played like crap. That's what it was.
Trap.
That was the difference. You see how Jalen Hurts threw 2 interceptions and won the game. Dak threw 1 interception and he the worst quarterback in football. You see the difference? Jalen Hurts still won. They won in a blowout and he threw 2 interceptions. That's the difference. They got great trench work over there. Just being real. So it's easy to call plays. They doing the tush push. They good. But I still feel like we better. Even without Trayvon, I still feel like we better. And I still feel like we going to win. And I still feel like we going to take over this division just as we should.
Trap.
But I appreciate all the love and support, man. I appreciate all the donations, all the people that really take our time of their day to show me a little love on my channel. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all make sure y'all hit that share, like button, you know what I'm saying, and come back and holler at your boy tomorrow. Me and Boss Cowboy Sports will be doing Boss Land, another version of Boss Land tomorrow. You know it's always on Thursdays. So make sure y'all be in attendance. Show some love, man. Help us grow that show as well. And make sure y'all go support the other members of New Media that came over here and showed up and showed some love, man. So y'all make sure y'all keep showing love and support. But I appreciate y'all. Y'all know why they hate us, because why? We are the greatest. That's why. Shout out to everybody rocking.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Put my
Good show.
Money
Shout out to everybody.
in my hand.
Let's go.
Yeah. And this is greatness defined.
Let's
every
go.
line is divine. Verses boggle your mind. And every song, man, I swear, just get better with time. No matter how much shade they throwing, I still manage to shine. Don't know why they so obsessed with mine. I'm all they think about. Go in their house, they probably got my pics in a shrine. Damn, I never let these
boy play me.
They see us ballin', now they wanna switch teams like KD.
Let's
I know
go.
my time coming, I guess I'ma wait and see. I'm too cocky and confident that humble ain't for me, Lord. Help me with my egotistical ways.
Miss Niecy coming in hot today.
I never paid attention to what most
I've been seeing you, Miss Niecy, turning up in the chat today. I'm with you.
See me crash and burn in a ridiculous blaze, but yet I rise
Let's
like
go.
the Phoenix. Show these I'm great enough.
DC4 Life Text. But take a seat.
I do it for the family.
Let's go.
So bring the block to the Grammys.
Hey, we halfway through the week, y'all. It's hump day.
I just do it for the real.
Let's get
If you ain't from the bottom,
Hey,
you ain't
if
getting
y'all,
how it
if
feels.
ATM go live, y'all go spam his chat. Let's get it.
I'm the great young poet, got flow flowing, it's mind
Let's
blowing.
go.
I'm flamboyant when brainstorming, it's fair warning.
Yeah.
For my opponents that will be mourning before the morning.
Every beat I eat and destroy it, that's what the fans wanted.
The hot topic, you try to copy, that's hard stopping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a giant when rhyming,
And y'all microscopic. I got them watching and they believe in me like a prophet.
Cause the pics I'm cropping be masterpieces, they photoshopping. I'm from the bottom,
Let's go.
assembled by the avenue. So I gotta pay homage to the hood to show my gratitude. And then my attitude is similar to an animal.
These dudes ain't half as cool.
I got different levels to tap into. I am the truth.
These people know that I kill it.
These are God level lyrics.
I should be on Mount Olympus.
My music
Patriotic
to the
smoke.
real.
I like that.
Spirit like it came from ancient Kemet. Ain't nobody with me. I'm the great.
Light on trying to smoke me up.
Let's get it, man. I appreciate all the love and support. And you know why them haters hate us, because we are the greatest. They hate us because they ain't us. You know them haters want to try to suppress our success. But nevertheless, we pass every single test with flying colors like no other. And like I say, 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.